Alright, this is a battle between me and Jibbeh. I start out with an Aerodactyl, and this is sort of a special Aerodactyl, mainly just for leading, and he starts out with a Hippowdon, and this Aerodactyl, basically, its only point in the game is to make sure the opponent doesn't get Stealth Rock out early, and that I do. So I start out with a taunt, because I know Hippowdon does carry Stealth Rock a lot of the times, and he uses Crunch and does a little bit less than half, which doesn't matter because I have a Focus Sash, so I would have survived anything anyway. So I Stealth Rock, and then he crunches again. So this guy's mission or whatever is complete, so I just Earthquake and let him die. And actually that does, even though it did so little, I didn't think it would even do that much, but I'll take it. So anyway, I switch in my Infernape right here because I know Hippowdon's sort of scared of it because of Grass Knot. So he obviously predicts the Grass Knot, and he's gonna go with, or he's gonna switch out to Heatran, and I knew as soon as he did that it was Scarfed. I said that, we were chatting during the battle, and I was like, that thing's Scarfed, because there's no reason otherwise that you would ever send a Heatran into a Infernape, unless he thought maybe I was going to use a fire attack, but obviously wasn't going to. So I knew it was Scarfed, but I didn't want to switch anything else into it, and I didn't know what kind of move it would use, even though I guess Earth Power is kind of predictable. I didn't really want to switch anything else into it and try to predict and end up screwing somebody else. So I just let him die, and since I know he's locked into Earth Power, I switch in my Gengar since it won't affect him. Make sure he'll have to switch. So send in King Boo, my Gengar, and I know he's going to switch, but I don't know what he's going to switch into, so I just go with the safe Hypnosis, just to hit whatever he comes in with Sleep. And it misses, which just completely sucks. I mean, it doesn't really have an outcome on the game, but still sucks. So I don't want my Gengar to die to a Shadow Sneak, and I completely predicted it. I knew that's what he was going to do, so I don't want him to die. So I switch out, and I switch to my Salamence, which this is a new Salamence. It's a Spexmence. So yeah, so it's my new one. I haven't ever used it before until this game, so it's kind of sucky what ends up happening to it, but oh well. So he Shadow Sneaks, and doesn't do very much at all. So at this point, I figured that the safe move would just be to Draco Meteor, and that's what I do, and it just completely destroys his Dusknoir and just kills it. And I'm surprised, because I know Dusknoir has like massive defenses, but that's just Draco Meteor's power on the Spexmence. So it finishes him off, and he switches in a Gyarados, and I thought he would probably Dragon Dance, expecting me to switch out, because I feared both Ice Fang and Stone Edge, which is common on Gyarados. Both of them are. So I figured, I didn't know what to switch into it, because I know like the only thing probably on my team that could really take it out, Gengar would die from, you know, either of those attacks anyway, and I didn't want to give him a completely free Dragon Dance. So I just Draco Meteor again, even though it's not going to do as much because of the special attack drop that occurs when you use Draco Meteor. But still, because of Stealth Rock and that, it brings him down to about 1/4 health, and then he Stone Edged and kills me. Yeah, trying to remember who I send in here. Gengar again, because I know he'll probably switch out expecting Thunderbolt. But I didn't. Again, I decided to go with Hypnosis just to sleep whatever comes in. And luckily for me, this time it doesn't miss, and he switches in his Hippowdon, and I put that thing to sleep. and I kind of wished I had gone with Shadow Ball, but oh well. So I Hypnosis, and it luckily, like I said, it doesn't miss this time. And he switches, and I guess he switched that thing in expecting the Thunderbolt, and that's kind of why I didn't Thunderbolt. Because I mean, if I sleep and it hits the Gyarados, then it doesn't matter anyway. It won't be able to do anything to me. So he switches in Heatran, and I just don't really have anything that's going to be able to do anything to it, unfortunately. I get a special defense drop there, but that's not too great. Wait, what am I saying? Yes, I do. I sent out Garchomp, sorry. I sent out Garchomp because I expect some sort of fire attack. I did think he would go with Earth Power since the Gengar was out there. So he goes with Lava Plume. And it wasn't a big deal except for it burns me, which just completely sucks. Because a burn on a Garchomp is awful. But I know he's going to switch out now, so I get a free Swords Dance, which is good. The bad part about that is he sends out a Bronzong, which pretty much normally walls Garchomp, except for when you Swords Dance, Fire Fang does a little bit, but not as much as you'd want. So that's just what I do, because I don't know what else to do. I just decide to keep Fire Fanging, and I Fire Fang, and then he uses this move, I forgot what it's called, I don't know how to even pronounce that, and just makes my Garchomp look like a retard, like all stretched out or whatever. I don't know what's up with that, but so I take some burn damage, and so I'm thinking I'm going to die this time, so I'm like, hell, so just go with Fire Fang again. And takes him to a little bit less than half, probably close to 1/3 or something like that. And I got a little lucky, he flinched. So that was pretty cool. So I get one more hit on him, and in the back of my mind, I'm thinking maybe he'll switch in Heatran here. But I just decided to go with Fire Fang anyway, because I mean, it'd be kind of dumb to go with an Earthquake when a Bronzong is out there. And he does send out Heatran, and that just basically makes me lose, because now his fire attack is raised, and it outspeeds everything on my team, and my Garchomp just died from burn damage. So after that, he pretty much just sweeps the rest of my team with that thing, and because I have nothing. This was a new Metagross too that I was gonna hope to use and it didn't really get to do anything at all, which kind of just sucks. But that's pretty much it. From there, he just sweeps, kills my Metagross, and then my Gengar in its game. So I'll just let y'all watch that.